Hello folks, I'm OdinSpack 33 and welcome back to part 6 of Let's Play The Messenger. Last time, we were in the Shopkeeper's hut here and he's nowhere to be found. I'd rather not touch this while the Shopkeeper is away. You know what we are going to touch while he's away is this cabinet. You really thought it'd be that easy? I told you already, the cabinet is off limits. Please stop. We're not doing a special edition of the cabinet rant. I mean it. Don't be that guy. You're being that guy. Fine, be that guy. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crazy how countdowns give the feeling something is about to happen, huh? But yeah, I got nothing. If you're hoping for something special, just give up the cabinet thing already. The cool stuff is up ahead. Did I ever tell you about the guy who stayed late on a Friday night and started writing optional dialogue to add comedic value for those who will bother looking? Imagine reading his ramblings. By the way, if you feel like the cabinet thing is overdone at this point, I agree, but it's totally on you for keeping on trying to open it. Seriously, you can stop this right now. I mean it, you have the power. Only you can put an end to this optional bit. Which is good because I got things to do. If I repeat the same thing 3 times, will you think I'm out of flavor text? We're done here. We're done here. We're done here. I can't believe you. Why won't you move on to something more productive? Like maybe advancing the quest you're supposed to care about? I'm not gonna lie though, when the time comes, opening the cabinet will blow your mind. And I'm confident in saying this even though I know you'll be expecting a surprise. So how do you surprise someone who's expecting a surprise? With a meta plot twist, that's how. Now if you want to know what it is, move on already, I promise it's the fastest way. You're not opening that until the script says you get to anyway. Okay, I'll start looping back to the beginning now. You really thought it'd be that easy? I told you the cabinet's off. Okay, is that really it? Oh, come on, that was a good trick. How are you still trying to open this? Oh, he really did try. I thought you'd give up when it looked like I was looping. If you keep doing that, you'll have to sit through a boring tirade. It'll be boring and philosophical, and I'll even remove your ability to skip what I'm saying. Fine, here's some insights from Jordan the Wise for you. Life is going to come at you hard, so there are a few things you should know. Most important of all is realizing that you have something to offer the world. But in order to do that, you first need to sort yourself out. Lending your ear to the lessons contained in the stories of old is not a bad place to start. You see, as human conscience grew in knowledge, it equally grew in arrogance. We seem to be at this point where the value of stories is lost on us all. Not really caring about morals anymore, we are simply looking to be entertained. But their power on subconscious is no means hindered by our intellectual pride. Stories send a clear message to our being, and when told properly can offer guidance in how to live our lives, impacting us in ways we sometimes don't even notice. In fact, recurring themes more often than not represent archetypes and contain lessons on how to or how not to behave. Consider dragons for a moment. Fantasy stories always seem to have them hoarding treasure. Not coincidentally at all, 2 of the biggest innate fears in mammals are fire and reptiles. So dragons are really a metaphor representing that which you fear the most. Now why would an immortal, fire-breathing reptile care to sleep on a pile of gold? The answer can be read between the lines. The treasure you seek is guarded by your greatest fear. Don't get me wrong, the pile of gold is as much a metaphor here as the mighty beast that doesn't even exist. Find your dragon and slay it, then your treasure will be revealed. This is the wisdom storytellers of old were trying to convey, only they didn't have the scientific method, a framework by which to structure arguments, or even a high IQ audience. The lesson isn't any less important or relevant today, however. That which you most need to discover within yourself is hidden where you least want to look. Now ask yourself, why were you so curious about my cabinet? Are you a very conscious person, adamant on leaving no stones unturned? Or have you not mastered your insecurities and the fear of missing out is what's really driving you at this moment? Maybe you're simply hoping to get a laugh out of some unexpected one-liner. Because I'll admit, we both know I could kill the mood right now and tell you about how a depressed clown once attempted to lift his mood by eating bowls of confetti. What I'm getting at is, regardless of your motive here, you have clearly demonstrated curiosity and faith that the world holds surprises for those who take an honest look. While that can certainly be said about the world, it's even more true about your inner self. Now, whether that is scary, insightful, or encouraging depends entirely on how far you have made it on your personal growth journey. Life is made of many exams, most of which will present themselves to you more than once. Betrayal, joy, illness, adventure, treason, cooperation, purpose, loneliness, warmth, loyalty. Indeed, just like stories old and new, life has reoccurring themes when testing humans. The important part is not whether or not you pass each test, but that you show up, acknowledge your score, and ponder how it can inform who you should become. From there, everything is there inside of you to help you find your own way. Who knows, the underlying meaning of the messenger's story might even hit you eventually. But for now, let's get back to your adventure. Alright, I think that truly is the end of this. Yeah. So I know I probably should have said, hey, we can skip this, but this is the only opportunity to get that dialogue right there. So I had to do it now. This is it. Like, this is literally the only place to get that dialogue, so. But hey, we get to listen to Glacial Peak's intro again. And hey, we get to actually advance now on that huge cliffhanger. Oh, he made it. Does that mean we can do the thing? Keep your hood on, Shorty. He still needs to pass the final test. But I want to do the thing. Now, we need to see how attuned to the scroll he really is. Great, take it away, Prophet. Ahem. Welcome, Messenger. Please hold the scroll aloft so the prophecy might be fulfilled. See, I told you he was slow. Yeah, you weren't kidding. Please hold the scroll higher than that so that the prophecy might be fulfilled. Pretty funny. What's happening? What's going on? Whoa, big beam of light's happening. And what's this big old building? He made it. Of all would-be messengers, him? Please pull this off. I really want to do the thing. A gauntlet awaits you, Messenger. Should you survive, find us at the top of the Tower of Time. Alright, so here we go. We're done with Glacial Peak. We made it through, and now we're at the Tower of Time. Now, if I hadn't died a couple times on the way here, we are about to die a bunch. This place is hard. And I know I'm just like, you know, maybe I'll get through it and it won't be an issue at all, but no, this level is really, really frustrating. So I'm hoping that we can somehow make it through real easy. But we have these lasers which destroy you. We got these crystal warps, and hey, look, we got a shop right here. Oh wow, look at the shop. It's not like all ethereal and stuff. It's like an actual thing. I'm sorry, what? Ah, yes, the big reveal. Indeed, my dear adventurer, you had been teleporting into this very room all along. So where are we? In the Tower of Time. And where is that? Surely you mean when? To be honest, I don't really know. The tower is a device that travels through time. It manifests to test messengers who are deemed worthy, in order to relocate them as needed. Where will it take me? When? It will take you to the time most in need of a messenger. That is, if the tower doesn't kill you, of course. Alright. Can we afford an upgrade? We could afford the HP +1, or we could just keep saving up for defense up, which honestly I think I'm just going to do, because I think it's just a much better upgrade than an extra health point, because I mean, I guess spikes, you know, I guess it's not really any different. Yeah. It's really just to protect you from spikes. I'm gonna save up for the defense. All right, let's get our Tower of Time story. Of course, here's one for you. There once was a land filled with bogs. In these bogs, they were filled with evil monsters. Sleeping underwater during the day, they were kept at bay by the moon during nighttime. Well, when she was kind enough to be around. After all, the moon was free to travel through space and often felt like shining her light on other realms. One day, the moon got bored and decided to visit the bog land in human form. Wearing a cloak so that her light wouldn't shine through, she hoped to catch a glance of the evil creatures. Getting more than people wandering haphazardly in cursed lands usually bargained for, she encountered a man fleeing from a small pack of monsters. Confident in her power, she removed her cloak, creating a glittering aura of protection to help the man escape. Escape he did, but as he looked back, he could see that his savior had put her cloak back on a little too soon. She was captured by the creatures, who then buried her under a rock so that her light would never shine again. They would rule the night. But her survivor was quick to gather a group of peasants who went to remove the big rock and set the moon free. A strong bond was formed on that day, and she decided to become their guardian. To this day, the moon is there to guide human travelers through the night. The end. Oh, I like that one. I guess it speaks to the power of cooperation? Maybe. To be honest, I only want to use the word haphazardly in a story. Alright, but that's all we get from this. I don't think there's any new dialogue from this cabinet or anything. But yeah, it's pretty cool. This is the actual, you know, actual shop. And I know we're already like 10 minutes deep in and we've done hardly anything. But that's the messenger sometimes, you know? Alright, oh man, I really want to make this. Okay, we'll just take the iframes. That's alright, we made it. That counts. Alright, so these are like switches, like time switches where we have to kind of, you know, haul some A. And you'll see these little power seal little spots here. So yeah, we're not done with finding power seals, even in the, I was gonna say the Temple of Time, the Tower of Time. I'm sure it's inspired, you know. It's almost like Ocarina of Time is like a popular game or something. I'm sure it didn't inspire any would-be game developers. But this is a pretty cool section here to get this power seal. And I'm sure the first time I did this, I probably died a whole bunch, so. But hey, we're gonna try our best not to die at all. I've only taken 2 damage. It definitely could have been a whole lot more. But somehow I managed to avoid getting hit by those lasers so far. But yeah, those lasers, they cook you. They're pretty dangerous. And when you hit those things, anything you hit counts as a cloud step thing, so we can double jump right after that, which is really nice. Alright, this I feel like looks more dangerous than it actually is. You kind of just hold right here. Now this, though... No, I don't think this one's too bad either. He says... Remember, we got the rope dart. That's where it's at. It's all about that rope dart. These guys are so mean. I was like, what killed me, you pressed? I got squished by the platform there. I didn't even notice that happen. That was really weird. Rope dart, guys. Rope dart. I was like, what? I got squished by that little bit there. And of course, the wizard guy didn't head over this way now. Naturally. Alright, so we gotta be a little careful here. Fine, we'll just ignore you then. I'm not even gonna deal. Yeah, these wizards are not fun. They're like, oh, we're just gonna snipe you from afar and you can't really do much about it. Oh, come on, are you kidding? And then I said, look, you either put your socks on or your sandals, but you can't do both. Oh, sorry, did you just get crushed? Yeah, we're gonna read all of Corbel's dialogue, all of it. You know, we're gonna keep trying to avoid death here, but yeah, we're reading all that dialogue. Don't you worry about it. There's plenty more to come. Man, did that just do 4 damage to me? I think so. Yeah, those lasers, they hurt. I told you. I think, were we at full health? Maybe we weren't at full health. Maybe we only did 1 damage. No, it didn't do 1 damage. These wizards, man. I'm not gonna make it through here. Alright, well, we got a save point. Alright. Now, this part here, we got some wall climbing here to deal with these lasers. I told you this place was difficult. I don't know why I'm saying that, like, like you're responding like, oh, I thought you said this was hard, Odin. Is there a power seal down here? Am I crazy? No, there is not. We're just gonna do that section again because I thought there was a power seal there. I mean, I feel like they make themselves pretty known in this Tower of Time here. I thought there was a way to get up that side there. I guess not. I guess it doesn't look like we could get up that at all, so I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway. Rope dart, guys. It's all about that rope dart. APD. I almost died right there. I almost fell right into those spikes. Now I got these eyeballs, which I'm definitely dealing with before I even bother trying to do this puzzle. Alright, are we gonna make it? Look at these like little tiny spikes they put there. Yeah, we made it. Whew. Real close. Man, we have to do all of this without a checkpoint? Okay, I was gonna say, wow, that's a pretty big ask right there. Alright, so that is not what to do. We don't just jump. We get to use our favorite power-up now in the wingsuit to glide down with this. Look at that. It's a perfect speed for it. And now we're gonna ignore it completely, that part going back, because we're gonna get power seal number 2 over here. As I miss getting up here. Oh, dodge these things. Dodge those buzzsaws. I only have 3 health. Those are definitely all instant kill right now. Alright. No thanks. I want to try and get through, like, most of this in this part. I know that opening story was, like, a long time. But, like I said, there was really no... I had to put it in now. It was... Oh, man. It wasn't going to happen any other time. That was our only opportunity for it. So, honestly, I left it at a perfect spot, honestly. The perfect opportunity. Alright, here we go. We gotta be real careful here. Alright, we made it. I like these statues here, too. I think it's like past messengers. Oh, who's that one? We may have seen them before. Alright. Man, the rope dart's so cool. I love these hooks. Like, it's kind of... The hooks are kind of a set piece more than anything. I knew that was... I immediately knew that was gonna happen. I saved your life 8 times already. Yeah, I think we've died like 4 times in this video. Yeah, the hooks are definitely kind of more of a set piece than anything because they kind of launch you across. You have to do it. But they're cool. They are cool. I knew it. Come on. Alright, if anyone asks, I'm taking. You get it? Because, like, you know, we're stuck. Alright, let's try again. I mean, there's really no other way to do this. Besides kind of timing this. Oh man, I was tight again. And of course they give you this health like right after, right? And also not a checkpoint, so you have to like do this again. He says as he immediately jumps in the spikes. Man, there's still not a checkpoint. I know, like, I've played this game before, guys, but I don't remember where everything is. Like, if I fail this, I gotta go right back to that again. And I do not want to do that. Like, I'm sorry, but I don't. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I'm stuck here. Oh! Alright, we're good. I was like, oh, this is looking bad. That was like Super Mario World, those like spinning platforms and that, except with much higher consequences. Man, that was rough. All right, there's another messenger, I suppose. The thief, maybe? I don't know. He kind of looked maybe a rogue. He was very roguish. All right, we gotta quickly get across here before the time runs out on these little gates here. Get these eyeballs out of here. Now this looks scarier, I think, than it is. That one eyeball just vanished, but yeah, we can kind of just ride it. Yeah, that could have been a lot worse, but no, that itself wasn't really that bad at all. Yeah, I'm sorry. I feel like my commentary has been kind of dry this time, mostly because 10 minutes of it was spent at the beginning, and also I'm like concentrating super hard because this is probably like one of the hardest parts of this game is this level. It is not easy. Things here hurt. It's very easy to die. I mean, you've seen how many times I've died already. Like, that's all part of it. I'm not gonna edit any of it out. I could, I guess, but what's the point, really? You know, Quarble will keep me honest on my death count, right? I can't really fool you right there. All right, I think this is where we're actually gonna end. Yeah, this is actually a really good spot to end for next time. I mean, hey, it kind of looks like a boss room, right? Except not quite. But yeah, I am going to end here. I know it seems kind of weird, no shopkeeper or anything, but this is a great ending spot. So, thank you so much for watching. Let's play The Messenger. This was part 6. I've been OdinSpack 33, and next time we will finish the Tower of Time. What lies beyond? What could be next? Do we even know? Well, you have to stay tuned and find out. So, until then, take care, and goodbye.